Hoe gaan het met julle vanaand? Julle lekker naweek gehad? Hi, how was your weekend? Did you have a nice weekend? I'm Shalru from South Africa, and this is my knitting journal videos, and I want to say thank you very much for everyone that subscribed and liked my previous videos. And whether you're a returning reviewer or a new viewer, you're more than welcome. Thanks for joining, and I hope you enjoy this one. It's going to be a very short one though, because I had quite a hectic 2 weeks behind me from work, and if I can, I would like to do a knit and talk about things that we learn in the corporate world that might be interested to you. I tend to do that rather than talking about life. Life is not very exciting here, except work. But if there's anything else you would like me to talk about, please feel free to comment. Okay, so the 2 garments that I want to show you today. Do we call socks garments? Okay, let's see. So I finished my socks that I spoke about last time with the color work. This is my color work. I hope you can see it. I think this one will be better because it's lighter. It's got little flowers on there. Does it even look like flowers? Okay, so when I drew the pattern, it was flowers. And it's made from the 2 yarns. The blue one is, South Africa Express. And the colorful one, and shame this label had its days, is Opal Ocean. And that's very soft and looks very nice. And I can't wait to wear them. Let me just pick them up. And yeah, I still need to weave in my ends. So I didn't even get to do that. The other garment I would like to talk about is something that I showed in previous snippets when I was still experimenting. Also made a small little show video of how this fits me, and this is the pink cardigan that I've knitted from Estereza Yarn Creations. I've got a label here from them, but this cardigan has got lots of pieces of yarn. This is their Lana base. It also has pieces of the 7 Secrets and also portions of the advent calendar from last year. And so this is all just the warm colors that I took, the pink and oranges and purples. I started at the cuff of the sleeve, went through till under the arm, picked up stitches for front and back, went backwards and forwards, lots of pulls, it's okay, until I got to the neckline, and then I stopped at the front and continued the back till the middle, and then I kitchen stitched them together. Oh, I see there's a little thingy. I better fix that. Okay, so those are my only 2 pieces. I would like to sit and knit later on and tell you maybe something that we learn at work. In the corporate world, we are often pushed to deliveries in the IT world quite a bit, and so they have to teach us to remain human. It sounds funny, but yeah, sometimes that's true. And yeah, I'm a cynical person, but okay, let's put that aside. I'll tell you a story about a cat, an owl, and the monkey. Are you interested? Okay, chat later then. Hi, I realized that the chair that I sat on was very squeaky, and now I sit on an office chair with wheels on the tile, so I'll really try and sit still. But what I'm doing here is I'm knitting a summer, what do you call it, guys call it? A tee, hey? A summer shirt. I'm not going to tell you how it looked like. I will tell you afterwards. It is made from Naughty Habits. They're 4-ply superwash 100% merino yarn. It's nice and thin. And I'm mixing this teal with a colorful base that also has gray and purple in it, nearly like lavender. It's so beautiful. Gives me this garment. Let me show you. Let me try and show you. It looks like straps, but it doesn't look like straps. Hey? Okay. So I promised you a story. So the story is about a cat, an owl, and a monkey, or chimp. So we call it the chimp. Okay. Let me see whether I can knit and tell the story. So it's a soft skill story. In other words, it is helping you to understand yourself and helping you to understand other people and why they react the way. Because sometimes we say something to someone and we really say it in good spirit to someone to like help them or to be open with them for something that's not going to work properly or anything, but they're like a cat. They fuzz up, they puffed up their tail and their nails come out. So we often have to think about what we say and how we say things, not to get other people's cats puffed up. See, so the cat is like the ego. But if we reflect that onto ourselves, we must think about what caused our cat, your cat, my cat, to puff up his tail or her tail. And it's often when you feel offended or scared or been pushed in a corner, or if the other person is complimenting you but you can sense it's false, like as if you're rubbing the cat, giving it too much love, then they don't like that, hey? Okay, so now we've got the owl and the chimp. So the chimp is the middle part of the brain. I forgot the biological name for it. It's the central lobe. There we go. And that's the piece that will put us into flight or flee. Fight or flee, sorry, my bad, mode. And then often when our cat gets scared, the ego gets scared, the chimp wakes up and just wants to fight everyone, and then that's why we've got arguments and we cannot be objective and things. So what we need to do in these cases is to wake up the owl. The owl is seen as the observer, or some people call it the higher self. I just call it the owl, the observer, because sometimes we have to sit back and see and observe how I feel about something that has been said to me, or why does this person that I love so dearly reacted the way they reacted. Maybe I didn't love that person, maybe I just want to build a relationship with that person, whether it's for work purposes or for home purposes. It doesn't matter. We all need friends, and whether those are colleagues or true friends or family members, we don't want their cats to become scared of us and get puffed up just when we want to stick our hands out to cuddle it. And by cuddling, I'm not talking about cuddling the human. I'm talking about speaking to the person. Okay, so when our owls can notice these things and see what did we say or what was said to us when the cat got angry, then the owl can tell the monkey, hey, don't fight, it's okay. Or no, you don't have to be scared and run away. It's all right, because see, that person is just scared that he's going to be late, or scared that the project might not work, or scared that because you've got a better plan than him. So, okay, now we know why people react. So the owl will teach us later on to choose our words differently. For those who have a cat whose tail puff up quickly, if we have a better idea than they do, in other words, they see us as I want to say competition. There's another word for it. It will probably come back to me just now. We have to play with words to help that person not to see us as a threat, but that we want to be part of them and part of their team and make things work, because we've got one goal and one vision. So yeah, so when does your cat tail puff up? Does it puff up when people tell you, oh, you're slow, or shoo, I can't read your handwriting, or why are you dressed in black again, or don't you wear makeup? My tail doesn't puff up for those things anymore, because I am me, and the owl is okay with that, and the monkey is okay with that. I don't need to be in competition. I can just be myself, and I think that's a valuable lesson we all have to learn. And it's okay not to be the best, and not to be the most beautiful, and not to be the richest, and not to be. That's okay. As long as you are trying your best to do the best to your ability and live life the fullest that you can do, and be compassionate with the people around you, your monkey will be quiet, because your owl will be awake, and you will see when things are going wrong with the people around you. Did you like my story? Would you like me to do another one day? Or must I rather go back and tell you about work stuff like the SDLC and what processing analysts do and things like that? Oops, I nearly passed. See, now I need to change my yarn color. And how I do it is I twist them, pull the one tight, pull the other one a bit tight. Not too tight, because then I'd shrink it up. And then you can't have that line. See, you have to have a nice neat line. It's very dark here. I hope you guys can see. Okay, it's getting too dark for me to see as well. Have a very nice evening. Have a great week. Bye.